Somewhere out there is someone taking home the same paycheck you are. Same city. Same zero in the same account the year you both turned 29. One of you stops working 13 years before the other, and nothing in your bank app will ever tell you which of you it is. Her name is Jamie. 3 years in, she got a raise, moved somewhere the dishwasher worked, financed a car that still smelled new, and stopped checking the grocery total, which is what you'd do. It's what I'd have done. His name is Jade. Jade never got a raise, not once in 30 years. He kept a paid-off sedan with a cracked cup holder, and he finished 13 years ahead of her. There's a third one, Grace, who did everything Jade did and still came in 8 years late. You are already one of these three. You just can't see which, because the number that decides it isn't one anyone shows you. This isn't a video about retiring early, it's about who gets to decide when you stop working. My name is Nick, and I've spent an unreasonable share of my life staring at spreadsheets that explain why hardworking people stay stuck. If you've ever gotten a raise and somehow felt probably never seen written down at all, and one of the four shows up twice, on both sides of the equation, which is the entire reason this video exists. And keep all three of them with you as we go, because each one is going to fail a different number. Jamie fails the second, Grace fails the third. Jade doesn't fail any of them, which sounds impressive until you find out he never earned more than the person he beat. Also, hold on to Jamie specifically. In year 31, she's going to get a phone call, and what happens to her that afternoon depends completely on a number she never once checked. Number 1 is your savings rate, not how much you save. What percentage of your take-home pay you keep? Can you answer that right now off the top of your head? Not roughly. Actually, most people can't, and it's not a discipline problem. Nothing in your life reports it to you. Your bank app shows you a balance, your pay stub shows you gross, net, and a column of deductions you stopped reading in your 20s. Your brokerage shows you a green number and a red number. Not one of those screens shows you the percentage, so the one metric that governs the rest of your working life is the only one you'd have to go build by hand. Because you can probably recite your credit score to the exact digit, and that's a number a company invented to decide how much interest to charge you. Almost nobody knows the one that decides when they're allowed to stop working. We memorize the one the bank cares about. Nationally, we're not doing well. Americans are currently saving under 3% of what they bring home. The long-run average is closer to 8.5%. So we're running at about a third of normal, which is a rate that would get you thrown out of a piggy bank. Here's why your percentage matters more than your salary. Save 10% of your take-home, and you're about 50 years from financial independence. Save 20%, it's 37. Save half, it's under 20. Notice what's missing from that list. Dollar signs. There's no income in that math anywhere. You and somebody earning 4 times what you earn, saving the same percentage, cross the line on the same day. Because saving more does 2 jobs at once. It grows your pile and it shrinks your target. Now let me walk that back, because income doesn't matter is true, and it's also the most dangerous sentence in this video. The math is income blind. Your options are not. If you're in the bottom 5th of American earners, there is no compressible spending in your budget, and telling you the math is income blind is like telling you the marathon is open to everybody. Technically true, not the point. But there's a second row in that same table that cuts the other direction, and almost nobody mentions it. Move your savings rate up a single point from 5% to 6%, and you buy back nearly 4 years of your life. Move from 65 to 66 and you buy about 4 months. So the further behind you are, the more you get paid to move. That is the only place in the entire American economy where that's true, and nobody advertises it. Jade never ran any of this, he just quietly refused to let his life get more expensive. Jamie started where he did, and then she didn't, and that brings us to your second number. Number 2 is your annual spending. This is the one that shows up twice. Watch what actually happened to Jamie. The raise arrives, her spending rises to meet it, which is the most normal thing a human being can do. Her savings rate drops, and here's the part nobody warned her about. Her finish line moved. Because your target was never a dollar amount somebody handed you. It's roughly 25 times whatever your life costs. Make your life cost more. And the target walks away from you while you're still running at it. Jamie went from 37 years to 40. She got a raise, and it made her 3 years poorer. Her balance climbed every single month for 3 decades, so every year the news looked good, and the whole time the line was moving faster than she was. Now, here's the comparison.